Dude, I love that guy. Honestly, I mean it. I think they might be one of the funniest people I know. Hold on. Just hang on for one moment. You think they might be one of the funniest people you know? What an empty... That's nothing. You've said nothing. Just say, they're one of the funniest people I know. Or, they might be the funniest person I know. Or, here's an idea. How about, they're funny? I think it's strange how much these kind of safety statements have become a totally normal part of everyday speech. I think they might be one of the funniest people I know doesn't even sound strange before you think about it. It's natural. And I'm guilty of this too, you know? I do it as well. It's so natural, it's so casual. But we're adding extra syllables just to say nothing. And here's the thing, alright, because you do kind of have to separate the words being said from the idea being communicated. As a sentence, I know exactly what you mean. You think that person's funny. Even if the words themselves make it out like you're saying not very much at all, I understand the message, and the message is roughly the same as if you'd not used any of those safety statements. If we're talking communication of ideas and feelings, it works perfectly well. A bit long-winded, but it's good. All the same, I do think it's interesting how much uncertainty has slowly crept into our speech. Like I said, I do all of this too. I do it all the time. If you ask me whether or not the front door is locked, I might say I'm pretty sure it is, instead of just saying yes. Internally, I'm certain it is. Couldn't be more sure, in fact, I remember doing it. But what if? What if something I don't know about has happened? Well, I don't want to be a liar. If I say yes, that door is locked because I'm missing information, because I don't know that someone else has since come by and unlocked it, then it's kind of like I'm lying, or spreading misinformation. That's fair enough, you want to be safe, you don't want to lie, but the same applies to all sorts of less reasonable scenarios. I'm pretty sure I would pass a breathalyzer test right now, because I haven't drank any alcohol. But I'm pretty sure because, I don't know, what if there's an issue with the test? What if I had something with alcohol and it slipped my mind? I communicate in pretty sures in all kinds of situations when, really, I should just be saying yes. I don't know if it's the prevalence of misinformation that has come with the internet and the wider nets of opinions and claims we have access to today that's made us adjust our speech accordingly. But whatever caused it, I think it may have gone a bit too far. Even if it doesn't actually impact our ability to communicate ideas, wouldn't it be nicer to save the syllables? People will understand if rare, unforeseeable circumstances make your reasonable assumption incorrect. They're not asking you for a guarantee. They can factor in the absurd and the unknown all on their own. Wouldn't it be like a breath of fresh air, a relaxing of the shoulders to just say, that was my new favorite movie? Or if I'm asking too much, that might be my new favorite movie. We don't need to say that might be one of my top 10 horror movies. I think our awareness that we could be missing some information, that someone else could have unlocked the door since we last looked at it, has similarly spread to our own ideas and mind. Now we're uncertain of ourselves. Well, maybe that was my new favorite movie, but what if I'm not remembering one? I would want to take at least an hour or two to construct a list and make sure I wasn't missing anything before I made a claim so bold as to what my favorite movie might be. Isn't that tiring? I'm tired. I'm insanely neurotic about that kind of stuff, and my shoulders just want to relax about it. Look, I'm not asking you to lie. If you're not sure about something, communicating that you're not certain is actually very useful and nice. But you've only got to do it once. Functional communication or not, I think it'd be a confidence booster for all of us to just dial it back a bit. You might be the funniest person I know. You're one of the funniest people I know. You're funny. Don't those just sound like a nice warm bed? A distant, cozy reality? How long has it been since you heard someone talk that way? How long has it been since you talked that way? Sure, these sentences riddled with cautions and hazards and conditions might still communicate the rough point you're making. But they just don't compare in sincerity, at least to me. They might communicate approval, but they really don't get the same impact or severity as the more sincere, less conditional and cautious versions. You don't need to lie. If you're not sure, say so. But it might be worth only saying so the one time. twice if you're really not sure. It'd still be an improvement. I just think it might be kind of useful to try, maybe. It could be useful.